close the doors, walk across the corridor. We got something to show you. Media is our repertoire.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another riveting edition of Be More. And today I want to talk a little more about live streaming. So maybe you are new to live streaming. Being new to live streaming, I think, is the perfect time to start to acknowledge the people who see you, or who come to see you, I should say. Often when we are new to the live streaming game and maybe nobody knows who we are, we may have fewer people in our lives. As such, that is the greatest time in the world to start becoming familiar with your audience. People come into live streams because they feel they're there with a family, if that makes any sense. They are counted amongst the numbers. They're not just an anonymous face in the crowd. Make them feel like they are part of your live stream family by welcoming them. Hey, Jess, how are you? It's good to see you. One thing I always do is I always welcome people into the live. Sometimes it gets difficult because so many people will come in, but at some point, I'll do it. And I always tell them, hey, if there's something you want me to see, say it again so that I make sure I see it. I always like to acknowledge people. And if I can't, I tell them I apologize. I just go so fast, I can't always see. But acknowledge people in the lives. If you start getting into the habit of acknowledging people in your lives when you have fewer people in there, when you get more, you'll be used to looking for people's names and used to welcoming people in. You will just get used to it. It makes people feel like they are part of a community rather than an anonymous face or an anonymous number. And let's face it, if we wanted to be anonymous, then you could just watch regular television where nobody will acknowledge you. Right? So nothing against regular television, but you're not going to be acknowledged there. People come into live streams for the content, but also for the acknowledgement and feeling like they are part of a community. That's the special thing about live streaming. So keep it special. Make sure that you acknowledge your audience members when they come in. Make sure that reading out comments is great, but if that's not something you can do, that's fine. Pick certain comments to read out. It's a chore and it is a task doing a live stream because there are so many things you have to be aware of. You're doing it in the moment. You don't have the benefit of editing on the fly. What happens, happens. Just like that show, Watch What Happens Live. Sometimes things happen live, but the more you start doing lives and get used to doing lives, the easier it will be for you to manage all of the things that comes with the live stream, including acknowledging your audience when they come in, acknowledging their comments and questions, and thanking them for being here. I think that's the biggest part of the whole thing. In addition to acknowledging their presence, thank them for their presence. They don't have to come and watch you. I'm fully aware that nobody needs to come and watch me, but when you all do, I am so thankful and so grateful because you could be anywhere else, but you chose to be with me. Let them know that they are special. That's it. That's what I wanted to say for this one. Start getting into the habit of acknowledging people and comment and questions in your live streams, because otherwise people drop off if they don't feel like they're part of something. All right. Well, let me know if you have any questions about that. I'd be happy to answer them. And in the meantime, I'll see you next time. Cheers.
Settle in our knowledge and conversation.